What's up, guys? Firecore sent over their new G30 laser level and tripod combo. I'm going to check it out and look at some of their cool features. Let's get right into it. Starting out, laser level comes in this nice hard shell case, and so you can take this with you and it'll keep it nice and protected. Very durable. Jumping right into the laser, it is battery powered. The compartment's right on the bottom. You just pop that open. It takes 4 AA batteries, but they are included, which is really cool, so you can use this thing right out of the box. It also has a 1/4 thread to use with the tripod like we will later in this video. The front of the laser is where we have our on-off switch. So turning that on, as you can see, the laser turns on, and it also enables the self-leveling mode, which means when it's off-center, as you can see, it's blinking like that. Once you level it again, it'll stop blinking. So basically, it just levels itself if it's in a couple like inches of perfectly level. That way, if it is like nudged a little bit or whatever, they'll still keep a perfectly straight line. If you want to turn that off and enable the manual mode, just keep it on and hold the manual button for about 3 seconds, and the laser will lock just like that. As you can see, it is now locked, so the laser doesn't blink as I move it. So if you want to have it at a specific angle or degree, you can do that. This laser actually has 2 lasers in total. One on the top, which is a full 360-degree circle, and then there is one on the front, which is your 180-degree line, which you can see right there. So that is pretty sweet. So you got 2, 360, and then the 180. And you can actually control them with the VH button right on the top. So right now I have the vertical one on. If I want to turn on both, I can do that. Just have the horizontal or just have the vertical. That's pretty cool. You can do that right there. And then there is also 3 different brightness modes, which you can adjust with the manual button. Low, medium, and then high. There's not a significant difference, but you can change it if you'd like to. Overall, the lasers are really bright, super easy to see, and they stand out really well, definitely making whatever you're doing a lot easier. The laser also has an L bracket, which once you loosen, opens up, has a 1/4 thread, so you can put the laser right on top of it just like that, keep it nice and secure. On the back, it has magnets, so you can connect this to something magnetic if you need it to stay there. It also has a couple rubber bumpers just to keep it from sliding around when it is on something magnetic. And on the other side, we have a couple screw holes, just in case you need to screw this to a wall if there's not something that it can connect to. Taking a look at the tripod now, I'm actually a pretty big fan of this tripod. I've been using it for a couple days, and it feels pretty solid. It's made out of metal with some plastic for the top, but yeah, I mean, the legs feel really durable. When you open it, it has like this really nice and slow, smooth opening, which I think is really sweet. You can tighten the base so that the legs won't close or open, and then there is also a weighted hook, so if you need to weigh the tripod down, you can put something on there. At its lowest height, it is 18 inches tall, and at its max, it's about 60, so you got a lot of coverage, a lot of range, which is really dope. The feet have these nice little rubber bumpers. They're also super easy to just move around, so you always have a nice even surface that you're on. And then obviously all of the legs have your classic 3-latch system. Unlatch one, the leg slides out. Do it again, keeps going. And when they are locked, they are really nice and snug. They don't move at all, which is really sweet. Yeah, overall, sturdy tripod when it comes to the legs and the base. Up top near the head, we have this little crank, which actually makes this part go up. That's really sweet. That's how you get some extra height, just like that. You don't have to adjust the legs. You can just do that. I've always liked tripods that can do this. Just makes it super easy. The tightening knob for this, right on the back here. Once you tighten that, this lever will not get it to move without a lot of force. That is also really nice and snug. Above that, we have our little panning knob. Once you loosen that, you can move this thing side to side, nice and smooth. The actual handle itself can loosen, which when you do that, adjusts your tilt. Then you can tighten it right where it's at. And same for this. Once you loosen this knob, you can move where you have your laser positioned sideways like that. It actually clicks into different sections, as you can see. And one of my favorite things that they did with this, they have this little safety lock. So it's locked in right now, so it's not able to move. Once you click this red little button, it unlocks. You can adjust it again. That's actually really cool, just making sure that when you have stuff on it, once it's locked, it does not move at all. I actually think that's a really cool feature. Then right on the top, we have a quick release plate. You just lift this latch and pop it out. This quick release plate does have a 1/4 thread, so you can screw that right onto the bottom of your laser. And you can just take your tripod, pop it back open, boom, just like that. You got the laser on the tripod. That thing is nice and snug. And this tripod also has 2 levels, one on the top, then one on the legs, so that you know whether or not this thing is even or if it's kind of leaning one way, which is really great. If you really want those nice even lines, boom, balance that out, and balance that out, and there you go. You got the ultimate leveling system right there in your bag. overall, I think it's a really solid combo. G30 laser is nice and bright, and it's just super easy to use. Anybody can use this right out of the box. Professional contractors or just people doing stuff in their home, it's a really good laser to just have with you. And then the tripod, just a nice tripod all around, nice and durable, and feels really solid. Yeah, overall, dope setup. But definitely check it out.